I'm going to speak about real estate. I'm a real estate guy. I'm a real estate lawyer. I'm doing a lot of real estate. I love real estate. With all the respect to technology, which you heard today all day, and the respect to our crowd and our startup nation, I think that real estate is, first, it's real. Second, it's very safe. It's much more safe than any technology investment. And third, it's Israel, it's land, it's Zionism. So if you want to do Zionism, first you need to focus on land, right? And I will explain a little bit about real estate and reason why to invest in real estate in Israel. Since Israel established, prices in real estate are increased, going up. Actually, in the last 10 years, in average, more than 120% increased. Although the subprime crisis and other problems around the world. Actually, only 2 countries around the world prices increased during the crisis, and Israel is one of them. And that's why we do think that you should invest in real estate in Israel. It could be also through a fund, and it could be also through other structures. And why? Why real estate is increasing in Israel every year? First of all, as you know, business, everything is demand and supply. So Israel is a very tiny country. We don't have supply. This is first. Second, demand. We have more than 45,000 units a year that we need in Israel. Actually, we lack of 100,000 units today, and we need to build it immediately. So the government, what the government is doing, they're pushing to build more real estate in Israel, with a lot of incentive also for funds, tax perspective, but also for developer. Developer who wants to build real estate in Israel will receive a lot of incentive from the government. There are more reasons why, but again, this is very conservative investment. And also, the banks, don't forget the banks in Israel, there is only 3% bank interest on your investment. It's also a very good incentive to do real estate in Israel. And this is very, very unique situation in Israel. I don't know if you know about this, but first we have a huge immigration to Israel. About 35,000 Jewish immigration to Israel a year. Second, we have 3 kids per family, average, more than 3 kids. Just to compare it, the OECD has less than 2. The OECD countries, less than 2. By the way, Jerusalem, it's 4 kids per family, and I'm from Jerusalem, so how many kids I have? 4, that's right. Just checking. So it's very, very interesting. By the way, every foreigner can purchase land in Israel. We know how to do it. We have a lot of experience. We can help you with it. But let's jump to the tourism, which is more interesting from my perspective. And this is the big opportunity in Israel today. Why to invest in tourism in Israel? First, because tourism is hotel, tourist experience. Basically, it's sitting on land, right? On real estate. And just 5 minutes ago, I explained you why to invest in real estate. So this is the first reason why to invest in tourism. Second, there is no correlation between the Israeli macroeconomy income and the income from tourism in Israel. The potential is huge, and I will explain. just a few facts on the tourism in Israel. And I'll explain you why there is a difference in the economy in Israel. In the year 2000, we had 2 million tourists in Israel, only 2 million tourists, and we had 47,000 hotel rooms. 47,000. Today, 2018, we are going to have about 4 million tourists, and we have only 55,000 hotel rooms. Where are all those tourists are staying? Very interesting question. So there is no vacuum in business, as you know. So tourists are staying on, there is Airbnb, right? In Tel Aviv, only in Tel Aviv here, we have more than 10,000 Airbnb unit. It's full, occupied. And the government aware of it. So we would like to have more rooms. What the government is doing, giving a huge incentives, any kinds of incentive, starting by up to 33% cash back when you invest in a new hotel in Jerusalem. Actually, we had a client that built hotel after 5 years that the hotel was operated. We succeed bringing him grants from the government. Second, do you know that every airline that flying tourists to Eilat receiving $40 per tourist? It's amazing. Israel investing a lot of money in marketing around the world for the tourism in Israel. There is also a 20% extra building rights. This is very interesting. If someone wants to have more information about this, let me know later on. But if you're building a hotel, you have your own business right according to the zoning area. But if you building today hotel, you have another 20% resident for luxury apartments. So you can immediately start to sell apartments while you're building your hotel. You don't need to wait 10 years until you finish to build your hotel and then to start to get your income from the first tourist that will visit your hotel. But it's not enough. It's not enough. We still lack of tourists here. Every tourist here is spending about $2,000 per tourist. Our neighbors, just for instance, Lebanon, tourist average spend there $4,000. Why? Because we focus on pilgrims. It's okay. We have, this is the Holy Land. We have a lot of stories here, history, heritage, and it's okay, but we need to focus on other tourism, a business tourism, and that's why you are here. We need to focus on medical tourism. Medical tourism, every tourist in the medical tourism will invest here $20,000 a day. Conference tourism, city break, and other tourism like this conference. Conference business, it's giving to Israel a lot of income. It's much, much better. And this is the opportunity for investor to invest in this tourist industry, in the business industry, business tourism. And we have all the knowledge, as you saw. We have the knowledge in medical. We have medical devices. We have everything here. We just need to develop it. And I'm going to finish by this. We have a very good example of tourism and real estate investment in Israel. Have you been in Friend of Zion Museum? If not, in Jerusalem. If not, you should go there. It's very, very interesting. It's one of our projects. And this project is actually, it's real estate investment. It's 9 buildings in the heart of Jerusalem, owned by Friend of Zion. Second, it's a tourist experience. It's museum, telling the story of heroes and histories of Christians, Zionism. Very interesting. You should go there. But it's open only 2.5 years, and more than 200,000 people went through it. This is a tourist experience. This is something different. This is the opportunity for investment in the Israel tourism industry. I'm Nir Kimhi. Thank you very much.